Hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so I think this is what we're up to. Episode 12, okay, so yeah, I'm getting through these, okay. Haven't got that many left to do, okay. So when you get your love out from me, know that your question has been answered in episode 12. I can't believe that Spencer, I'll just say this, okay. I can't believe Charles Spencer, and a lot of you are saying, oh, you know, you deserve credit, or, you know, you're an excellent detective. It's not, it's, you know, because I can listen to the universe, so I have to give them credit, okay, and the spirit world as well. My mum's been working with me. So yeah, I mean, does the palace know? No, nobody knows until Meghan spitefully tells Harry, and that's why Charles Spencer is bricking it, okay, he's bricking it. We got the wish card, didn't we, when, you know, he wanted to disappear off the face of the earth. I don't think he'll be responsible for that, but however, he does get his wish, okay, but not long before it's out the bag, you know, Harry will know. Somebody said, you know, about writing to the palace or the MI5, MO6. Look, you remember that bomb explosion outside of Buckingham Palace on the dress rehearsal? It was like detonated, you know, in a safe manner. So I did send that reading to them, you know, and I did try to inform them, but obviously they took no notice as well. And don't forget, can you imagine how many psychics approached the palace and everything? I just won't be believed. And for some reason, Harry's not going to see these last few videos, you know, so his eyes will be closed to it as well. I definitely don't see that he's watching me at the moment. I think in the past he's watched one or two videos, but he always thinks I'm exaggerating, you know, to gain favour. So yeah. Anyway, let's crack on then with these wonderful questions. I do not understand the thoughts. This is the dare to ask, so this will be nothing to do with Charles Spencer, okay. They all had interviews and tell-all with memoirs. Why is H&M different? We know the British started it, demeaning and told stories the minute Harry went public. More than a year dating in secret. Harry wrote, no, the palace didn't leak at all, it was their worst bloody nightmare, okay. It was there doing the leaking. Harry went public. More than a year dating in secret. Harry wrote 3 times to the press to stop the undertone of racism. Well, now we know about, you know, this plot of Charles Spencer. Oh, I know what I had to tell you. It's out all over now, all over YouTube, that Harry's been staying with Charles Spencer. So how was that, okay? How is that for my prediction? I'll stop flirting now. Okay, so Harry wrote 3 times to the press to stop the undertone of racism. We all know, put that idea into his head. Fell on deaf ears. He had no support from relatives. He made the decision to get the hell out. The world wanted to know why. So they told they were both very, very popular. Their visits abroad were all successful. Then out of the clouds, rumours started. Sometimes wonder who gaslighted them. A combination of the British press, lack of support, racism and jealousy, and they were doing well. How long is a piece of string? You know, we always have to be balanced, and I completely understand, you know, how you've been fooled, because we all have, you know. I mean, most of us, like me, was onto them from the very beginning. Well, this is all Meghan's doing, and it's all part of Charles Spencer's plan. And just to show you, I'm going to pick a card. Oh, yes, it's a yes, it's a yes. Oh, it's even better. Yes, okay. Even right at the beginning, their pregnancy, okay. No, the first pregnancy, the first, apparently, miscarriage, okay. So I hope this person can watch the Charles Spencer video, because it's very simple. You know, I've always said the truth is simple. And it's like, I struggle on the kids. I struggled with Hillary Clinton and their connection. I mean, you know, I'm only at the first step now of, you know, how they became involved. But this is the beginning, right from the beginning. So I'm absolutely correct, you know. And I think there'll be a lot of people, you know, a lot of people who will feel that they've been had, okay? Well, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. If I've liked some of them, it's a mistake. I mean to go for the love arts, okay? Question, how is Princess of Wales feeling about becoming Queen? Has anything changed since her cancer diagnosis? Thank you, happy Easter. Oh dear. So these questions was obviously put in before I did Catherine's reading, but you know, we'll ask, okay, we'll ask. How is the Princess of Wales feeling about becoming Queen? Has things changed since her cancer diagnosis? Thank you. I've got two here, okay. Yeah, it's all something being done differently, okay. Something being done differently. So she's got a new journey, okay, so she'll be beginning something, maybe a new kind of treatment. We all know what my prediction was. You know what? I really am psychic. Oh dear. I was looking I was bored last night going through my YouTube, and you get them feeds, don't you? Anyway, I came across somebody who was talking about me. And I was real nice, you know, and I do hope I'm wrong. My comment was on there for 2 minutes. Oh dear. And there ain't a bad bone in my body at all. Next, that card. She'll withdraw, you know. She'll withdraw. She won't become Queen. And we know now, don't we? We know. Slowly, these validations over the last couple of weeks are being realised and true. And I hope to God I'm wrong. I want to explain about this, okay? Because yeah, I was distressed and I was so upset about Catherine's reading. I was, you know, and everybody else is as well, so I'm nobody special. So I tried explaining to somebody how the spirit world, or when we pass over, what it is, you know. So in simple terms, okay, picture yourself playing a video game, okay? You know, you're the player in the game. You're not the controller, you're not the person with the controller, okay? So imagine this, you know. So when you might get blown up, you might get rewards and extra points, you know, and stuff like that. That is how it is. And when you pass over, my husband is not my husband. I don't have a husband, okay? I have a connection to people. My son is not my son. And I hate to say that, you know, but it's true. My grandson is not my son. All this is an acting role, okay? And we are in that kind of simulation as well, okay? So, I mean, there's a bit more to it than that, but, you know, what I want to explain is that, you know, when Catherine passes, she will be, they're always upset when people pass over, like my mum. It's like leaving the family behind, but they understand the whole purpose of everything, okay? They understand, but they feel sad for us, and that's true, that, because many people, including myself, are worried about leaving people behind, you know, and that they'll get real upset and be in pain, you know, and we don't want that, but that's how it goes, you know. So it does help if you can feel that way. Then you're not frightened of dying anymore, or losing people. And I know it sounds a bit out there and crazy, but, you know, that's what makes sense to me. Picture Diana and the Queen's funeral 1,000 times fold, okay? 1,000 times bigger and more meaningful, and people coming together of every faith, of every country. There will not be a dry eye in the world, because we see Catherine as perfect and her legacy is immortal. Allegedly, there are discussions on looking to see if Diana is buried at Althorpe, or was a different body buried there and not Diana. Is the body of Diana at Althorpe? It's not true. I think that's the discussion. It's just, I'm getting not true. Hang on a minute. She has to be, because Harry keeps going to the Spencer family, feeding off that bastard of an uncle. William was just collateral damage, by the way. Meghan went rogue. I'm getting maybe the discussions. Do you mean the discussions, yes or no? Are the discussions not true? Yes or no? No, I'm getting a no. No, I'm getting a... She's not buried there at all. She's not buried there. Oh, hang on then. Was she cremated? Oh, she was cremated. Look at that here. Ha! Yes, yes, yes. Confident woman, be confident, okay. She was cremated, so her ashes are there. So let me ask a spin-off question. Do William or Harry have any of the ashes? Yes. Absolutely. You know, they have them at home. They have them at home. They might have a few, you know. I was thinking of getting a tattoo with my mum's ashes. And then we had a funeral directors in Hull, and they just handing out created ashes to everyone else. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so they both got a bit at home, okay. I think it's split as well. But why would, oh, I know, money. Why would they say that Diana is buried at Althorpe? It's not the facts, okay? It's not the facts. What we see is not what we're getting. So she's definitely cremated. And maybe there's an altar for her, you know, something like that. I mean, you'd think, you know, Meghan would know details like that. So I've got, it did happen, just not in the way that we think it has. Was it done for money? Yes or no? No. It was a very stressful time as well. I get the feeling that somebody didn't want her buried there, or ashes there as well. Was Meghan talking to an empty tomb? Oh yes, oh yes. Look at that, you know, leaning over, you idiot, you idiot. She got it wrong. Did Harry tell her in the end the truth about Diana's cremation? No. No, I'm getting don't trust. This is Mr. Spencer. Don't trust, don't trust, don't trust. This guy's a psychopath. He didn't tell her. I'm struggling to make the connection. How? No, Harry believes. Let's have a look. Do William and Harry believe that they have Diana's ashes? Just yes or no, please. 3 cards. I hate it when that happens. false sense of security. So it was to make them feel better. There was suspicions. Look, everybody knows she was cremated. So there's a delay here, you know, there'll have been suspicion because they wanted something from Charles Spencer regarding his mum's ashes. And so they've been suspicious, okay? That 10 of Cups I just showed you, I think that is her family home. It was very difficult for Harry and William at the time. I mean, they're young as well. Remember, they're young, okay? So they've just accepted it and probably didn't want to cause too much of a fuss. But at the end of the day, they was very young, okay? Very young. It's possible they both believe she's at all for. Yeah, when the truth comes out, this is going to upset everybody, okay? Everybody. So I'm just going to ask her again and clarify this. Do William and Harry believe their mum's ashes are at all for? I'm telling you now, there's something iffy about this, okay? They need to find out what's gone on in the past. And they will. This is a card of, you know, they will. If it was never going to come out, you'd probably get High Priestess reversed, okay? So I think there'll be... all this is going to blow up in Charles Spencer's face. And so it won't be just Meghan that comes out. It'll be all the other stuff as well that we don't know. I think they'll find out. I definitely think they'll find out. They'll question him when they realise they can't freaking trust him. Great question. And I will be doing some more, okay, but I just need to finish this session. So when you see a video that says a little bit of a title and Dare to Ask Open, that's when you do it, okay, because you're all lovely and writing me questions in each video, but I can't keep on top of it. I have to do them in bulk, okay, rather than separate videos at the time. Love that question. Hi everyone. Why don't people realise that Meghan is a recruit? No one is stupid as she pretends to be. No one is universally hated as she is. Why don't people realise that she was put in place to sow chaos? Oh, I'm not the only psychic. Well done, you. That's why she keeps getting away with things. Isn't that why Netflix never fires her? I think you're on point with the chaos thing, and it's been confirmed now with Charles Spencer, and so she is a recruit. However, I never could quite accept that Hillary wanted, you know, to destroy the monarchy. I think Meghan's in with the Democrats, but that was after the fact. So why haven't Netflix fired her? We'll just keep, I think they're waiting till the contract ends, okay? So that's why they won't get rid of her, because getting rid of her and sacking her is problematic. She'll sue them to high heaven, like she's trying with HBO, Paramount and Carnival Cruises and all the rest of it. So they're going to wait it out for the end of the contract and just not renew it, okay? And that's for definite. The entire royal family is involved in censorship. It's called the United Nations. People, do your research. Look at the UN homepage. This is more serious than it's portrayed to be. So let's just go on with that. I know you've got another paragraph. The royal family involved, you know, with the exception of Harry and Meghan. Are they involved in the censorship scam? They're always putting stuff out there. They're always putting stuff out there. So what I'm getting is, I think they're on there. but I'm not seeing any evil on it, okay? So I think what it is that the royal family do have to put their names there to certain stuff as well. I'm not seeing any governmental pressure here. I'm getting being creative. So I think it's, I don't see them there in a bad light, okay? I see Harry and Meghan totally, in a bad light with this, but I'm not kind of seeing it. It's just like a network. So, WEF and that Pratt George Klaus, is it? Klausenard or whatever his name is. He just walked the same day the Pope did. Only the Pope didn't walk, did he? But anyway. So I think they're involved, but I think it's a lighter. I think it's light on the light side. I don't see them on the dark side with this. And I did watch somebody in 2021, I think the Royal Grift put it on about that, and he was saying, the Crown's involved. Well, I think he was referring to Harry. I wish so much BFB that you are correct. Well, so this is about Meghan. In the USA, we take the First Amendment very seriously. The Royal Grift is amazing. Do you know what? I never even read that bottom part before I mentioned her. Laura Barrow's channel is even more stunning. And I tell you who else to watch it as well. Whitney Webb. She's an absolute genius, from Epstein to Andrew to the government. Get on her page, find her. She's brilliant, okay? Some of it goes over me head though. I have to have that moment where I can have my ears open, It's a lot to take in, isn't it? Are we correct about Meghan's impending departure from this planet? All by her own hand, all brought on between herself. That Queen of Swords was actually Meghan with so you had the Empress, because Empress Reverse, that was Diana, because she's a grandmother, okay, and she was difficult and moody as well. So, and then you've got you had Meghan, and then you had the King of Pentacles Reverse, which is Mr. Spencer, telling me that there was taking revenge. Yeah, I go for this, okay. She will lash out, and she'll just end up destroying herself. I don't think it's Charlie Boy, Spencer, that takes her out at all. I just think his wishes are granted. Well, it'll be too late, because Harry will already know the truth. Theoretical physics is my favourite topic. I love to listen and read. I have a propriety knowledge of it, like you obviously do, and many do. It speaks to us, as I wasn't trained in any science other than the softer science of psychology. I love it. Have no idea half of what they are saying. It's like music to my ears or brain or, whatever, but somebody's system is loving it. Yeah, I think, you're absolutely right. I love physics. I like parallel universes. I like quantum physics, I think we're onto something there. I like Einstein and, well, I like everything, I like everything. You know what, if I want to go to sleep, I start listening to it, and then I keep it playing because I hope somehow it seeps into my subconsciousness. But, I agree. I think we, the one common denominator of humans is that we all want to know how we all started, okay? I mean, if humans only came about 4,000 years ago, I don't know, I think we're being hoodwinked, okay? I think we're being hoodwinked. But will we ever understand humanity and why we are here? No, because power and drama, we can't cope with it. We're ourselves. We want something. You've got, your governments, you can see already about dictatorships, Starmer and Trump as well. I don't like him, but You know, all of these world leaders would be fighting over it. We'd be dead in no time, okay? Dead in no time. But there is a lot of clever people on the internet as well. But, you know, we're not meant to know. Oh, I'm disappointed. But can psychics, you know, well, no, will I ever be able to understand a bit more than we do? Just keep going, you know. There's a collective of people. One second. I'm back. I could see my husband stood outside this shisha tent. He's so needy sometimes. Well, I'm working, you know not to interrupt. Anyway, will I ever know? I'll celebrate. I'm celebrating already. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm getting closer and closer, and sharing it, you know, sharing it with people, celebrating it, in fact. So we've already done the video game analogy, so, well, at least it's a good card to have, isn't it? I've got all these are my spirit guides as well. 2 women and 1 man. You know who that is, don't you? My mum, my nana, and Freddie. Yeah, I still talk to him as well. And me laugh about his daughter, honestly, my mum's cousin. Well, I asked for a picture of him because I described what I was doing on my videos, and I think she thought I was off my head. Never mind. She'll get over it. Okay, loved that question too. Right, so the next one, I'm going to right, so the next one is a response to somebody, and I can't see where the response is. You will save the royal family, DFP. Please be very careful. I think you give me too much credit. But anyway, will I have any impact on the royal family? I'm going to say don't hold your breath. No, they see me. No, they see me as being spiteful and vindictive, and that I'm actually an enemy. You know what? They don't like. William certainly doesn't like psychics. Okay, Harry will be pissed off with me because I'm always, you know, talking about Meghan. And him as well, and it is possible I've got a few things wrong, or that he doesn't understand where I'm coming from. No, they hate me. They will not feel the benefits of me, you know. I knew that before I picked up their card. You know, think about it, right? I do nothing but talk about them, and sometimes in a negative way. And then there's the latest videos as well. On my own worst enemy. That's what they see me as, you know, not just me individually, but, you know, collectively as well. So if people like me talking about them, and not just me, news people as well, you know, we really upset them as well. That devil card is also unhealthy. I'll just check. Is that to do with is that relating? The devil is the Cancer. Okay, the devil is the Cancer. I got it for the Queen, and I also got it for Prince Charles. Are we talking about Cancer? Oh, how did you know? How did you do it? How did you know? How did you do it? So this is all coming out. This is all coming out. So obviously I've said something in the past, and now it's all going to be realised in the future. But, you know, I still say they're upset as well. So is that how I help the royal family? Yes or no? Yes or no? And I will turn the card. Well, right now we're getting a yes. I'm getting people, you know, think fondly of me. Maybe even they like me. I can't see how they would like me. I really can't. And I'm not, you know, looking for compliments or anything. I do what I do and that's it. Has William Catherine ever seen my channel? No. Harry? Oh, 2 cards dropped. Okay, 2 cards. On and off. Harry. I help him make decisions, apparently. Do you know what? I know he saw that video that we did on for him, okay, and we talked about certain medications as well. I discussed, you know, depression, anxiety, and that she didn't want him to get better. And what's this one? There he is, pissed off, wants a drink, you know, discontent, and it's a real effort. It's like, just get to the bottom of it, just get to the bottom of it, you know. It takes a real effort when he to make the time to watch videos. So I don't think he's on me all the time. I think what's happened is he believes I'm wrong in quite a lot of things and then just switches off. But you know, these two you know, love psychics. I mean, he lives with a psychic. So yeah, so he is gonna look at psychics. You know, does he watch psychics for information? You're all wrong. You're all wrong. You've got it wrong. You're all wrong. I've never watched another psychic in 4 years. I can't believe that the one that popped out to me yesterday was actually referring to me. Actually, she didn't slag me off or anything, so that was nice. Grateful for that. It's not going to be sad for when she leaves this planet for hell. No one is going to miss her rump and poutine. I think you mean maybe routine. Good luck to bad rubbish. How will the world react to Meghan's demise? I don't think people are okay, really. Harry. We'll want Harry. We'll be worried about Harry. This all comes out about Spencer. Do you remember I said the other day, the other videos, that for some reason that I couldn't see just yet, William will take Harry back into the fold. And this is exactly why. If my brother was doing stuff like that, no matter what has gone on, and I found out that my own family member was responsible, I'd be angry. I'd have some serious conversations with him. But Harry doesn't return to here full time. He chooses to live his life in the USA with his kids. I know there are no kids, you keep saying, but you know, bear with me. Yeah, it all comes out. All comes out. We will pity him. So for whatever reason that you think you can't forgive Harry, even with this Spencer stuff, there is more to unfold. Oops, just lost my thread. There we go. Let me pack it in. Oh, you're annoying me now. Have I got to all the questions? Have I? Well, I don't understand why I would have marked these with a love heart, because I don't remember doing them, so I'm just going to work backwards. So I got from 12 hours ago. This video is now closed for Dare to Ask. What was my response? So my response is, I'll finish the rest of Dare to Ask. You can ask questions on the next series. Questions are closed for now until I finish the latest series. Oh, do you know what? I want rid of all these questions, so go on then. Whilst Prince Charles, Prince Charles or Queen Elizabeth responsible for the Bashir document. I'll read it out. Did Charles and Camilla have anything to do with the false documentation the BBC Martin Bashir presented to Diana to secure her interview with him? Let's ask. Did they? Did Charles and Camilla? Right, I've got two parts that I don't understand, so let me just get to the bottom of it. Yes or no? Did Charlie Boy and Camilla provide false information to the BBC in the Bashir interview? Yes or no? No. That is Diana's card, I'm afraid, so, you know, but I will just... No, it was all Diana. You know, she was paranoid as well, so she wanted this interview. She wanted the interview. That's what I'm getting. But the other two cards was, these two having to feel like they had to defend themselves. They wanted to put the record straight and couldn't. And they did think, you know, that this was going to be a one-off as well. And so they hoped by just, you know, carrying out his duties that this would overshadow Diana, okay, that it would overshadow Diana. That's what I'm getting. I'll continue with the rest of it. So I found it hard to believe that he knew exactly what she would find plausible and believable. She had a personality disorder. If you go back into Diana's life, one of the main things she couldn't stand or couldn't cope with, okay, is fear of abandonment and rejection. This comes from her own mother as well. It's clear that they didn't get on, and I didn't always get on with my mum neither. Okay, I took umbrage about things a lot. So she was unstable. Everybody knows she was unstable in her emotions. Okay, you never quite knew what she was going to do next. She was looking for other men to make her feel better, but she would never have felt better because the problem wasn't her outer world, it was in here. The invoices they falsified would have come from Prince of Wales' office, which King Charles was at the time. He was responsible for paying all of their bills, and whoever came up with the idea that William had a listening device on his watch deserves to be hung, tracked and quartered. Yes or no? Was the listening device on Prince William's watch? No. Okay, so that's not quite true. I am going to sit this one out as well. Isolation and voluntary. So, you know, the fact is, I don't think William and Harry had set days to be with Diana. Okay, so you couldn't rely on a routine. And I think in the end, you know, William used to pull back. Did William actually wear that watch when he was with Diana most of the time? Yes or no, universe? I'm getting his mother, you know. Just when he was with her, they had fun. When he was with her, they had fun. I think, you know, would So let's have a look then, because we're looking at his mum being in charge of this. So, you know, would Diana regularly check for recording devices? Always on an outset, you know, in a room with people, you know, with anybody, but I'm not so much sure about William. I think she was worried that people was putting things into William's head. And the reason I say William is because I just feel like Harry was too young to understand. I mean, she was quizzing a child, okay? She was making it known as well. But she was already anxious. She had a nervous disposition, you know, that's the unstable emotional side to her. She was always on a knife edge. She was always thinking that somebody was out to tape her, record her, and her words. You know, she was careful with her words with people. I mean, she did go on BBC and say stuff, but, you know, in a personal sense and a private sense, yeah, should have been well aware, should have been checking. How did William feel about that? He loved the Queen. How did he feel about that? He loved the Queen. He also loved his nanny. I think William preferred the nanny to his mother. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, maybe not. Oh, well, it is. It's an absolute yes. So, you know, Diana wasn't coping. She was mentally ill, okay? And this isn't because of Charles's rejection, although she would never ever recover from that, okay? It would be a great source of pain. She would not be able to rationalise it. It would stick in her throat because of the rejection from her mum, and then she got rejected by Charles Spencer, and then she got rejected by men in her life as well. So yeah, I feel like William couldn't cope with her, and he preferred his nanny. Did he prefer his nanny, his grandmother? Yes. There she is again. So that is the Queen. He preferred her. She was always taking him under her wing. She spoke sense to him. She trained him. She worked with him. She loved him. She provided for him. She gave him stability, you know, self-belief, and she handled things quite well with William. So, you know, I think that's it. You know, that's it. They want no watch as such. But, you know, would Diana believe that? No, she won't. No, she won't. It was beyond cruel. Imagine trying to turn a mother against her son, her only ally at the time. Remember, the Queen ordered the divorce after this interview. I find it odd that they closed the investigation and had Bashir be the fall guy. So can you ask if Charles and his mistress was responsible for trying to drive Diana out via the BBC? You know, I think I've covered this, but let's change the deck of cards. So I'm seeing the Emperor upright. Charles is the future king and the children's father. I'm sorry, you're going to be disappointed, really. I think, you know, we're going back to the same thing, and security services and all like that. I don't think it was, you know, the Bashir interview where the divorce was going through, okay? It was like they have strict conditions. They wouldn't have liked it, the royal family, you know. It was completely alien to them that, you know, Diana would get involved in something. No, I feel it was the BBC. I still keep getting it was the BBC. I keep getting it was that Bashir man. I feel the cover-up comes from the BBC. It's not going to be a sad day for when she leaves this planet, for hell. Us, I've done that. Good luck to bad rubbish, I've done that. Oh my god, this is the end of the series. So, and it's 45 minutes long, so, oh wow, 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 wow. Okay, well, I'll crack on with some more readings, and I've so enjoyed this, you know, I've so enjoyed this. I've so enjoyed being relaxed and dressing up. I've looked after myself here, made an effort, and I love this place. It's called Royal Lagoons in Garda. Now, when I read on TripAdvisor, because it was £2 for 2 of us for a month, all inclusive. Okay, so that's why I came here, and it got a right good rap or poor reputation, saying the food was shite, the rooms was dated, and this, that and the other, and the service was non-existent. I'm telling you now, okay, these guys can't do enough for you. Oh, I'll also include the Easter. They went all out for Easter here for us. I was so shocked. I said thank you, you know, thank you. I just thought it was amazing, okay. The spread was fantastic, and the food, look, I'll tell you things about, you know, Egypt. When you say 5-star, well, I mean, it says 5-star, okay, but it's not like the Ritz in London or out like that. Basically, for me, it means that you can get coffee when you want self-service, that you're, they do a takeout, you know, you can take out food from the restaurant for, you know, and they give you the trays and everything. The staff go above and beyond, okay, they're so professional, and they don't get leery with you, they're not the jerky type, they're full on professional and service, you know. I mean, alright, everybody says hello to my husband, because that's what he does all day, walking around saying, "Hi mate, hi mate." But yeah, so I have really enjoyed it, and then the inspiration that came here for the day to ask. I mean, you just can't fault this place. The kids get ice cream, they do snacks in every bowl. They have some really, I wouldn't say the West End shows, you know, but they have great entertainment for the kids and adults as well. They let me record here in the Sheesh Bar. What else? I just think it's amazing, you know, so I will leave a very good review. And if there was snorkeling for my husband, I would definitely come back. I would definitely come back. Oh, but my brother's getting married in July, so I've got to have my bridesmaid dress fitted. I've got to test out my hair and practice with the makeup. So all of May I'm busy, and then I've got to go on my sister-in-law's Hindu, that's it. So yeah, I can't really escape, and August is just too hot to come here. Even October, I'm looking at October, but even October is very hot. I mean, it's 38 in September, it's 32 apparently in October, but you know, it's still hot, isn't it? So I can't thank you guys enough for watching this series, and I'll be back soon with another reading. And oh yeah, I'm off to Jungle Aqua Park tomorrow. Apparently my card said I'm gonna love it, okay. I'm just trying to convince the husband. I hope there's some fish in the sea, I'll be alright then. But yeah, so I'll go tomorrow, and I'll be returning to this hotel on Saturday, and so I will try and get a few videos in. You know, I've got some private readings to do, so I'll focus on them later on. And yeah, don't go anywhere, okay? Bye now. Bye bye.